Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Happy New Year, everyone that's watching. Today is the 4th of January 2023, and today I'm going to give you a little tour of the investment house that I bought going back a couple of months ago. And since then I've been renovating the property bit by bit. I've had other work, so in between the other work and this house, I've been working late nights to get it to a standard. I'll give you a little tour of the standard that I've done. When I first bought this house, I only paid just over £50,000, and the house was really very bad condition. There was no windows, there was no doors. Also, the roof in the back was literally half of the roof was missing. The bathroom was downstairs and so on. So I took the chimney out, took the bathroom upstairs in between two rooms, and I've done a lot of work. New plumbing, new electric. I had to do all the joinery work. I've done all the plumbing work as well as the electrical work. The whole purpose of this video is that as an electrician or as a tradesman, we work really hard and we do earn decent amounts of money, and we need to put our money to a use. I mean, especially me, I don't want to be relying on the state pension when I retire. So this video might help you guys, just to, might give you some inspiration. So what I do is every year when I have a bit of money together, I start looking for a house, and I've been quite lucky in terms of properties. I've had really good bargains over the years, and because I've got a lot of contacts and so on, and I'm also a cash buyer at the same time, so I don't do mortgages. So this property that I'll be showing you today, this is my 8th property. I say all me 8 properties, they're all freehold. I've got no mortgages at all on them, and I paid just over £50,000 for this property, and I've spent something like £15,000 on top to fix it all up. But this doesn't include my labor. So most of the work that I did in between the other work, just the material alone came to nearly £15,000. Anyways, the thing is, it's about to get rented out next week, which is the 12th January. I've got tenants moving in, so I'm kind of in a rush to get this sorted. So guys, I've got about 4 or 5 days to get it all ready, and so there's a few things that's left. Is I've got a few doors to hang. I've actually put the boiler in yesterday with the help of one of my gas engineer friend. She's a good friend of mine. She does most of my gas work and so on. So I hung the boiler, done all the plumbing while she was standing there. She's the one who's going to be testing at the end. So I know I'm not supposed to be touching gas. I'm not gas qualified, but at the same time she's been with me, and she's overlooked the work. This is not the first boiler that I put in. I've actually put a few boilers in the past. I mean, compared to consumer unit, boiler is quite easy. That's me personally. I'm not trying to but plumbing work, I love doing plumbing work as well as the electrical work, but I prefer the electric. So yeah, so I've done all the plumbing, I've done all the work. Apart from plastering, everything else has been done by myself. Fitted the kitchen, fitted the bathroom, I put all the windows, fixed the roof, the flat roof. So I've got a bit of small issues in the house now. Put all the radiators in, they're all brand new. And so when I put the boiler in yesterday, I pressurized the boiler, so I've got a bit of leak in the some of the radiators, which I'm going to be going around and tighten them and fix them. At the same time, I've got small bits left on the boiler. I've got to put a pressure blow pipe or something they call it, and an overflow pipe as well. So I've got to do this today, and also hang some doors. So I say this house that I bought, I don't know whether you've seen this series on TV about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, about the pound houses in Liverpool. This is the area, and I've got another house on the same road which I bought a couple of years back, going back about 7 years ago, and I only paid 17,500, and I spent something like 8,000. So overall it stands me about 25,000. Ever since this house has been rented out, and I'm earning just over £6,000 a year. So I got my money back, probably double my money now on that property. And So this is the house over on the other side, and I've just bought this house here on the right opposite. It's number 7, and the other house is number 14. So I'll give you a little tour of the house. I say this house will stand me something like in the region of £70,000. I've got tenant moving in, £600 a month, so the rental yield's quite good. And as I say, I've got no mortgage on it, so that will be a net of, you know, whatever, £600 a month. But I say the whole purpose of doing this video is, I say, guys, you know, as a tradesperson, we all work so hard, and we need to put our money to use. My background, I've got a few other businesses in Liverpool City Centre, and you know, I love doing this, and I don't think, you know, we're getting older. I don't think we can be doing this for a lot much longer. So we do need to think about putting our money to use. I have seen a lot of other tradesmen in my lifetime that they've worked so hard, they've earned the money, they've been on nice holidays, and they've been, you know, buying a lot of nice stuff for themselves. But at the end of the day, they don't have much, or they don't, you know, they're going on to show for. But this is the mistake that we don't want to be doing. We want to put our money to use and think about our retirement, our kids, and so on. So this is what I'm doing. I say the 8th property that I have, purely just an investment property, apart from my house, the one I live in, including that'll be the 9th property. And also there's another house I'm about to buy. It's a 5-bedroom with a planning for flats. And so hopefully, probably next month, I'll be completing on this. Again, that's another bargain that I'm actually getting. I'm only paying something like £150,000 for the house. It's a semi-detached house. I'll give you a little tour of that once it completes. As a semi-detached house, 5-bed, 2 bathrooms. It's a very, very big house, and we've already got, I mean, the previous owners already got the planning for it to be converted into 4 flats. So once that goes through, I'll be doing all the work and just get that all sorted. And anyway, guys, so what I'll do is I'll show you the house that I bought, and I'll give you a little tour. And then obviously there's a few electrical work that's outstanding. There's a bit of plumbing work, and you know, a few doors that needs to be hung as well. Yeah, so I'll give you a little tour now, guys. So guys, this is the house. I say it's a 2-bedroom house. I had to get the whole of the outside painted. I had to put a new gutter, new windows, door as well. This is not a new door, this is actually a second-hand door I picked up for quite cheap. So this road here, I've got another property just over there, that grey house, number 14, which I bought about 7 years ago. And I paid £17,500 for this house, and ever since it's been rented out, I've not had much problem with this house. So I'll give you a little tour of the inside of the property. This says number 16 because the door that I bought was a second-hand used door, so I've got to change that to number 7. Yeah, so this here, this was all open, so there was no wall here, and this was just a one room when you walk in. So I had to put a little wall here and make a little hallway, and I've done some electrical work. I've put 2 spotlights as well as the smoke alarm. Recently laminated the floor, so the floor has been laminated. So anyway, I've put a door here and separated the room. So this is a small, like a living room. The electric box is there. The gas is going to go here in that corner. I had a bit of damp issues there, but I fixed it from outside. There was water coming in, so that's all drying up now. Cading gas is coming out tomorrow to do a live test on the gas, and then the gas meter will be installed probably Monday, Tuesday. So I'm waiting for this one. I've already got my gas bonding here as well, so once that's done, I'll fix that up. I'd say I've got about 1 week to get all this done. So in terms of the ceiling, I've got a few spotlights, and it's turned out to be a really nice house now. I've got the doors here, which I'll be hanging probably today and tomorrow, so all the doors are going to go in. When I first took over this property, this floor here, I had to replace all the joists. It was all rotted. I had to take the wall to bare brick. Done all the plumbing. See this radiator here, I've done all the plumbing myself. So when I pressurized the boiler yesterday, there's a bit of leak here, you can see it. So I just need to tighten all this. Same again on that side. And this is the other room. Originally this used to be the kitchen, so that was the kitchen before. So what I did was I took the kitchen out and took literally everything out and turned this room into a dining room. This boiler used to be in the bedroom, so when I did my plumbing work, I put all the pipe work here and I've hung the boiler yesterday. So I'm still, so as you can see, all my plumbing gears here. I'm still working on it. So yesterday I hung the boiler and done all the pipe work, all the soldering, all the connections been done now. And just doing this today. This is the blow off, so that's not it. I've just put this in temporary, so I'm going to be taking this out and solder. And also there's a mushroom, blow off mushroom, that's going to be outside the wall. So I've got the flue for the boiler going outside, and then I'll box all that in. And this one here is going to be for the for the supply, sorry, the power for the boiler here. I'm going to be doing the second fix, hopefully this week sometimes. There's a few sockets, there's spotlights in the ceiling. I've done a temporary light here, so it's not very tidy, so I'm going to sort this out. I've got the switch, I put that in temporary, so I'm going to be sorting that out as well. And this used to be the bathroom before. This used to be the toilet, because it's a decent size, so turn this into a nice little kitchen now. I've got a bit of issue with that back wall because I've got the flat roof, which I've repaired that, but that back wall, it gets wet. I've done everything possible with that wall, so it just needs to dry out now. I've got a little fan heater and hopefully that'll dry out, and that should be it. So I did all the tiling, did all the plumbing, fitted all the kitchen units, tiled the floor. I say this was really bad condition, and all my pipe work actually comes in to that corner, goes underneath, and then just goes that way. So I've got to connect the gas hub, and then I've got the gas engineer, a good friend of mine. She's always here, when I need her, so she'll be doing all my testing. So I've got to do the second fix electric here as well. So I'll show you the upstairs as well. So I had a bit of issues with the stairs as well, so I had to make some repair on the stairs. So the bedrooms actually become a bit smaller now. So this is one of the bedroom, and it's actually a good size because you can still get a double bed, you get a wardrobe and so on. So this is the radiator that I put in yesterday, and luckily that's not leaking, so I'm quite happy with this one. This has been pressurized as well. I've still got to do the second fix electric. I've got to put this in, the light in, and also the switch here. So this is one of the bedroom. Before, this is where the boiler used to be here, so I took that out. I'm just going to put a nice door and a couple of shelving there, and that can be a little storage. And this is the toilet. It's a bit dark, so in between two rooms I've actually done this, and it's all in plastic panels. Instead of tiling, I put the plastic panel. I've got the bath in there, the toilet in there, and the sink, so they're all working perfectly fine. I say I've got to finish off the electric, and I'm going to put a fan on top of that bath as well. So I've got everything ready. It's just matter of finding some time to get it done. I've got this towel rail in here as well, and this is the other bedroom. This became actually a small bedroom now. So I've got the radiator here, small one, just underneath the window, 300 by 1200. So that's enough for this room. I say again, in this room, you can still put a double bed and put a computer table and also wardrobe here as well. I've done the light switch here, the socket. I've got to finish off this socket and also this light here as well. So that'll probably take me a day to get all this second fix done. There's going to be an isolator for the fan here, and also there's going to be a light there as well. So we just got to do the second fix, hopefully this week sometimes. So this house, I've already got tenants moving in. They've already paid me the deposit, and they're moving in probably on the 12th. So I've got about 8 days left. Today's the 4th, and in 8 days I've got to get all this done, and hopefully I'll get it done because I'll be working late night, and it's going to be a little bit of income every month from this property as well as the other properties. So guys, I'll say this whole video, the purpose of this whole video is to give you some ideas and might inspire you. This is my 8th property, and there's a decent rental income. I'd say we're in Liverpool, and the rental market in Liverpool is quite, it's very, very good. There's a huge demand for rental properties in Liverpool, and in terms of rent, I'd say something like this 2-bedroom house, I'll be getting £600 a month. So hopefully, I'm thinking about getting up to about 20 houses in about the next 3 years. And I don't think I'll be doing them in cash. I don't think I will have all that sort of cash, so I'll be thinking about remortgaging. I say this property here stands me about £70,000, and if I was to sell this property today, I think I'll get about 110 because the standard that's in now. And I don't want to be selling, so instead when the interest rates, because right now the interest rate is so high, so I don't want to be remortgaging either. So when the interest rate goes down, hopefully I'll be remortgaging, taking some money out and buying more properties if I can find a good bargain. And anyway, so guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and those of you who have, thank you. And if you like the video, please share. Thank you so much, guys.